50mm 1.8 STM is made for the RF mount, and no, you can't use it on a DSLR. I know sooner or later this question would have come up here. At 160 grams it's an ideal featherweight on your Canon EOS R models. You can find the appropriate ND filter for video or protection filter in the video description. In any case, you should use a 43mm filter for it. On the side we find a switch. It says focus and control. This means that if you want to use the ring on the lens for manual focusing, you have to go into the Canon menu and switch from AF to MF. If you're shooting or filming in autofocus, then switch to control. Go into the orange menu and set, for example, the aperture, ISO or shutter speed on the ring. With just one turn, you can then adjust the desired parameter. I use it to change the focus field or the white balance, for example. First, let's have a look at vignetting. Granted, without correction at 1.8, you'll definitely have some dark edges. Up to about 2.8 or f4. Otherwise, just use the automatic correction in Adobe Lightroom. Done. The same applies to chromatic aberrations or color fringes. You can see them, they look green and magenta, often seen on metallic surfaces and edges. If it bothers you, use Lightroom. A lens hood is not included, only for the $2,500 1.2L version. I still have one for you, which you can find under the video description. If you hold this lens against a light surface or at an angle to the light source, you definitely see some flare, sometimes very pronounced, sometimes less. What you get for under 200 euros is a great bokeh with little weight, ideal for portraits and videos, because you can separate things from the background very nicely thanks to the 1.8 aperture. If you want to learn more about photography, feel free to check out my great tutorial. Learning photography for beginners, or if you prefer filming, then learn filming for beginners. You can find both videos linked in the video description. If you're someone who is looking for a fixed focal length for filming that is also cheap and fast, the 50mm might not be so bad. Alternatively, there's the 1.2 version for 2,500 euros and 800 grams more, or the 35mm 1.8 STM for the RF mount. If you're using a Canon EOS R7 or R10, you have a crop factor of 1.6 and therefore an image as if you were using an 80mm lens. If 80mm is too close for you, then you might want to use a 35mm instead. In any case, it's a great lens for portraits with a closest focusing distance of just 30 centimeters or 1 feet. The cool thing about this lens is its size. Whether traveling or strolling, this lens fits in any pocket and weighs only 160 grams. Ideal for detailed nature, food, low light and fashion. If you're looking for a fast focal length, you can't go wrong with the r50mm 1.8. A good value for money with little weight. The photos are sharp, the bokeh with its 7 aperture blades looks wonderful, and the focus is fast, as long as you don't have the smallest focusing point selected at close range. It annoys me that I have to go into the menu to switch from autofocus to manual focus. I would have preferred a switch instead. Some may miss an image stabilizer, but some EOS R models have it built into its sensor. If you enjoyed watching this video, feel free to subscribe to my channel and purchase this lens using the link provided in the video description. Thanks a lot and see you very soon. Tschüss!